Hello, my name is Mustafa Suleiman, a level 3 student of Bayero University, Kano. I recently done my industrial training with the school management, also known as SWEP, Student Working Experience Program, which I was trained practically for 2 months. The project that I'm currently working on, which is personally currently working on, is the safe water basement and an application named as Site Safety Companion app. While the self healing or cotton is a breakthrough in sustainable building solutions, harnessing the power of micro encapsulation technology. This innovative paint incorporation epoxy resin as a healing agent in the capsules. The healing agents are encapsulated within the cotton to provide safe healing capabilities. Both the healing agent and the encapsulations of the catalyst were made from the laboratory of the school with the help of our professors and the professionals in material science and chemistry. I'm sorry, the pictures might not be equalizing with my voice in the video, but you will soon be seeing the pictures of the process taken from the laboratory. Three tumblers were used, two of 100 milliliter and one of 250 milliliter. The volumetric flask of 200 milliliter is used, magnetic agitator, and the use of stirring so that the coagulations of the molecules will be within the tumblers. The syringe and the needle were used for the droplet, and the filter paper, funnels 1 gram of sodium alginate, 30 gram of calcium chloride, 1 gram of pancreatine, some amount of epoxy, and water, distilled water. Amine was used as the catalyst, as the special catalyst in this process, and as an exothermic process. So we make the use of amine, and epoxy resin was used to make the process of healing very quickly. The self-healing paint was to be designed as autonomic, which is without any human's interventions. The other type is the non-autonomic, which is with humans' interventions, whereby humans will be coming and checking if the process of healing is doing, or maybe you should add water or some kind of ultraviolet like sun and the rest. Well, one of the major drawback of self-healing paint that was first made is that it requires stress from the crack to be relieved. In order for the healing agent to be relieved, there must be a crack, and one of the important factors that are used in the developing the micro encapsulation for the emulsion paint, which is known as water-based paint, is that the coating thickness was ensured to be larger than the micro capsule size, just like the picture you saw in the beginning of the video for wood coating. The healing agent was to be encapsulated within the coating to provide safe healing ability. When the paint experiences micro cracks or small damages, the capsules containing the healing agent will rupture, releasing the healing material into the damaged area. Once released, the healing agents flood into the damaged area and react to fill and seal the defects. By undergoing the process of reversible chemistry, the healing material can regain its structural integrity, effectively repairing the damaged coating. 1 gram of sodium alginate was weighed in the tumblers of 100 milliliter. Additions of distilled water was done in the 100 milliliter. The use of a magnetic agitator was also done. And then 30 gram of calcium chloride was weighed in the tumblers. And then addition of water in the other mixture, because there is going to be a mixture of there's going to be two to three mixtures in the process. The epoxy resin was dispersed by the means of droplets into the sodium alginate solution, which is one of the mixture that we made in the laboratory. using syringe and needle. Well, obviously, in the laboratory, you'll be seeing the formations, as you can see in this picture, the formations of the droplets, which is the epoxy resin, and the shell that would be used to store the epoxy resin. You cannot just use the epoxy resin on top, because if you use epoxy resin on top, you cannot mix the paint and the epoxy resin, because epoxy resin is used as like a gum which can mend the paint. Most of self-healing trial done in the world was anti-corrosion coatings. That is because the huge economic impact of corrosion of metallic structure is a very important issue all over the world. And most of their self-healing in both woods and metal make the use of oil. So I just decided to maybe that if it can be done on oil, that means it can also be done on with water. Since oil is a little bit cost and water is universal natural resources that can be found in both rural and urban areas. The other way of making microencapsulations epoxy was the use of urea formaldehyde resin as the shell of the material. Self-healing material can be of great value for society and economy. They do not only reduce maintenance costs but also promote sustainable manufacturing and constructions, because the lifespan of the paints will be increasing. As you can see, this is the formation of the encapsulated healing agent, which is the epoxy resin catalyst used as amine, with the use of pancreatic and distilled water and the rest, which was done in the laboratory of the management of the school. This in the video is the picture of the process making in the laboratory, and the final stage of it. While in the first mixture of the paint was after the manufacturing of the paint, was the first mix of the paint with the microcapsules. After being applied on walls, it stays for days after some time. But what I consider was that spraying the capsules after the paints have been applied on the wall is better than mixing it with the paint, because it's going to be for some days. The first mixture was done as a trial to check if there is any improvement, so that after finding improvement, I'll go for some researches and do it again, so that if there is any improvement, I'll improve it and be checking it. That's how I'll be doing it. I think the first idea of making the encapsulations and the emotions paint comes to my mind because I used to manufacture paint in the state of Kono. These are the picture, as you can see, the manufacturing of the paint. So I use that manufacture after the industrial training that I've gone through, which I went for a practical of almost 2 months, where the lecturers and the professionals teach us how to do some practicals on concrete and the rest of the things that concern civil engineering. Well, I'm not a student of chemical engineering, but I know how to make the chemicals and the rest. So we recently are producing the paint, and so after the productions of the paint, I was thinking that maybe there is a lot that can be came of in terms of technology, and we can implement it into the paints that we use to produce. As you can see, after the putting of though this is picture from research, after the putting of the micro encapsulations in the paint, this is how it's going to be, because it's going to be the substrate first, and then the primer, and then the micro encapsulations, and then another paint on top of it. Just like you saw in the earlier of the video, some picture of the size and thickness that the cotton has to be. So the cotton has to have a thickness which is larger than the microcapsule size. We have come to the end of the explanation for the self-healing paint, which is done on the emotion paint, which is one of the projects that I'm currently working on, and I'm trying to improve it. Thank you. And the next video is also about an application that I'm currently working on, which is named as Site Safety Companion app. The Site Safety Companion app is a cutting-edge mobile application to be designed to revolutionize safety protocols in constructions environments. The Site Safety Companion app is an innovative tool empowers workers, safety officers, and project managers with real-time safety guidelines, which is used for incident reporting and emergency response features. The app facilitates a proactive approach to construction site safety, ensuring that every team member is required to address potential hazards efficiently, from comprehensive safety guidelines to streamlined incident reporting. The Site Safety Companion is to be used of a digital ally for constructions professionals, fostering a culture of safety and accountability. My goal is to make a user-friendly interface for easy use and robust feature, which will make it an indispensable companion for enhancing safety standards across construction sites. Audio Studio and Java language is used to be used in order to make the interface, and it is also to be used throughout the project. The idea of this application came into my mind because it's also related to my field of study. Also because I was doing Python right from my level one, which is level 100. So I was thinking of making the dots and thinking of bringing something that I can use my coding experience to make. Well, I know Python, and then I know a little bit of Java, which can be used to make the application. Although I'm still working on the project, but for me, I would like to have a team of developers in order to make the use of AI in the application. As you know, if it's only me that is going to be on the project, it's going to be like a little bit hectic. So I think I've come to the conclusion of the video, which was asked to be submitted on YouTube by Young Initiative Builders Program under the Nigerian Communication Commission NCC. Special thanks to everyone that reached the end of the video. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.